What's going on, guys? ShadowNinja here, and today we're going to be talking about the brand new Warzone experience that dropped live with Black Ops Cold War Season 1 Rebirth Island. Now, this is a new / not so new map. In reality, it's just a reskin map from Alcatraz from Blackout. Now, in all, I think that this is a very disappointing and half-hearted attempt to do something for Warzone. I don't think they need a new map. I think the new weapons were fine enough, and there's even problems with the new weapons being integrated we'll talk about later in the video. But so far, my impressions on Warzone in Season 1 is a bit of a mixed bag. Now, there is some things I like about this in general. I do like Rebirth Island to a certain extent, but in all, I'm not really much of a fan of what's going on so far in this season as a whole. Now, this won't be a season impressions. We're not going to talk about Black Ops Cold War, but Rebirth Island, I think, is weak. But for someone who is looking for a more close quarter, quicker Warzone experience, I think this could be definitely that option for you to play. Now, when it comes to, modes, it's just really trios. There's no gulag. It works almost identical to how it worked in Blackout, with just, in the integration of, a bunch of vehicles from Warzone and the buy station and contracts. Besides that, it's pretty much the same old map. And one thing I don't like about this map is how vertical it can get. I feel like it slows things down where you're either being hyper aggressive or very campy. There's not really a flow and a blend or a tactical, insight into the flow of the game. Now, in Warzone, there's a lot of different options. Circles vary, things like that. But when it comes to this circle, it feels like it's going to end off in a same general feeling area than the rest of the map. Now, this obviously is not, something they could have changed if they're going to just reintroduce a map from Blackout. But in Verdansk, every situation, every circle depends on your positioning, depends on the situation. You have to read it, you have to adjust to it, you have to read the situation as a whole with other players. There's a variety of things that can go on. And here, it's either this person's in this house, camping, waiting, and you guys are just waiting for the final circle. There's not really much replayability value in the long run for this experience. I think it's something to hop in there and have a good time a little bit, but in the end, it's going to fall very flat in long term, in my opinion. So again, I do like the close quarter aspect of it. I do like the fast paced thing of it, but I don't like the 40 player, player count. I don't like other things with it. I think it's a decent experience, but something I will only play a little bit of. Now let's go into Warzone's brand new weapons. The 30 weapons that came with Black Ops Cold War has now been integrated into Warzone. Now, this is pretty much the big thing for a lot of people, especially if you never purchased Black Ops Cold War. And so far, it seems like they did a half-assed job with this integration. There's a lot of problems, specifically with the AK-74U and the M16, from what I've been seeing in videos, where these guns are just not balanced at all, and they're really breaking the game. Now, again, the R09 Dragon Breath shotgun, I think, is annoying, but in Warzone, I felt I've been able to avoid that with what I go for the playstyle. Dealing with opponents more in medium range and closer range, things like that. But in here, the M16 ruins long range, and the AK-74 is just incredibly strong up close. There's just a lot of things I'm just not liking about the integration. I feel like they didn't really care too much. I had a glitch where the sight I might have here on screen was like, it was pre-game though, so like the M60 sight was like literally breaking through my screen, it felt like, and it wasn't pleasant at all. The weapon balance, the MP5, I don't know why you use the Black Ops Cold War MP5. I feel like the Modern Warfare MP5 is better because of the reload and things like that. And I don't know, they feel like they hit harder potentially in some cases I've been using, but the recoil just doesn't match the recoil for Warzone weapons, like Modern Warfare weapons, and what you can do to reduce that recoil. It's like two worlds colliding into one, and I'm not really liking it so far. I think it's great that we're getting new options to play, new weapons to use, things like that. I think that's, great overall, but there's a good way to introduce these weapons, and I don't think they're nailing that aspect. So far, Warzone Season 1, my thoughts is that it is certainly a rough experience. I think that this season so far, I'll give you a little bit of a heads up to what I think about Black Ops Cold War Season 1 in general. I think this just solidifies my thought process of that this game should have been delayed. Should have been delayed a whole year. They should have found a way, Activision, to use Warzone and Modern Warfare to continue the life cycle of the game. Again, Warzone could have easily done that. I think there's a lot of stuff that Warzone could do. A lot of stuff Modern Warfare can still do. Again, we still have some more content on the way with Modern Warfare. Nothing substantial, but a little bit of content. And we have a Modern Warfare 2 remastered multiplayer on the shelves waiting to be released. So there's a lot of things Activision could have done to make this situation avoidable, but here we are in a very rough time in Warzone, and I don't know how, well it's going to play in the long run. I'm going to still be playing it. I love Warzone itself. I love Modern Warfare. So let's see how it rolls in general. But so far, I'm not enjoying the Warzone experience. I think the new weapons need to be more balanced. We'll see how long that takes for them to address. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about Warzone Season 1, this experience so far in Warzone. Do you like a lot of things? Do you like the so-called new map? Do you like the integration? Do you like the new weapons they've introduced? Things like that. Let me know down in the comment section below. If you guys enjoyed this video, definitely drop this video a like. And for more Call of Duty videos, whether it's Warzone, Modern Warfare, or Black Ops Cold War, definitely hit that subscribe button. With that being said, that's all I got for this one. ShadowNinja here, and I'm out.